and I had to restart the video because somebody got to my house and I forgot. So please forgive me. We're going to continue that reading. We haven't even started anyways on the other one. So this is what happens when you love them more than you love. Wait, what? Yes. What happens when you love them more than you? That is the title today. And so we're going to see what's going on. And who is first today? Nezi 1111. Okay. Nezi, you made it this time. So I'm going to give Nezi some free cards before we start. Nezi, what is going on with you? Spirit, please guide and direct me for Nezi. Nezi, you have Ace of Pentacles, prosperity begins. Fulfillment of wishes. Now, earlier at the end, when I did catch you for a couple cards, you got Ace of Cups. So now you got Ace of Pentacles. You're getting a lot of aces, Nezi, which is wish fulfillment. Your wishes are coming true. You've built a very good foundation for yourself. You're doing very, very good with your career or just with your spiritual journey. You're doing really well. And you're going to be rewarded, okay? Because you've been busy, like a little busy bee, building yourself up, healing yourself, and dealing with your inner issues. So spiritually, you're being blessed. There's a Sagittarius male coming your way is what I feel. A Sagittarius male. And this person could also have Earth in their chart. If it's Earth, it's feeling very Taurus. So Taurus or Sagittarius male coming in. Okay, that's what I feel. For a new relationship. Bottom of the deck is recognition and reward. Three of Pentacles, girl, you are absolutely getting rewarded. You have faced your shadows. You've dealt with your demons. And you're just correct. You are just correct on the journey. This person is strong, faithful, respectful, has a spiritual background. This person is sturdy and trustworthy. This person coming into your life is a renewal of love. There's a renewal because I feel like you're going to believe in love again. All right? Because this kind of feels like a new love to me with the Ace of Pentacles. A new love and a new kind of person. So it's either a lover transformed or a new person. But you are going to be blessed from the universe because you've done the work. So that's what I see for you, Nezi. And keep in mind, again, guys, if you guys want a personal reading, please, I want you to know that my calendar is closing in May. Right now for April, it is open. But in May, I will only be doing personal readings for my previous clients and people that are clients as far as being a subscriber to my website and someone that is using me for classes, like my tarot class, my astrology class, or someone that's being mentored. Okay, so that's who's going to be able to get on the calendar. I won't be accepting any more new people after May. Okay, just want to give you guys a heads up. All right, hi Doja Cell, hi Linglicious. Yes, New is a Sag now. Ooh, okay, girl, say it, say it, because it's happening. I'm so glad for you, Nezi. What a great reading. Hi, Lefty. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Rita. You guys are great. Hi, Desiree. You're excited. It definitely resonates. That's awesome. I wish I had your reading, girl. Life is going good for you. Okay. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me with these cards. Give me a message of truth for those that need to resonate with the message. Show me what I need to do, what I need to say about people that are loving somebody else more than themselves. They are either in that situation or they are getting out of that situation, okay? That's who I want the reading to be for. So Spirit, please guide and direct. For everybody else, if someone comes in, let's let them know what the reading is about. That it is about people that are, you know, learning that self-love, okay? We're going to go ahead and cleanse the room and the energy. I want to cleanse it. Spirit, please bless and direct your energy into this reading and into this room. Cleanse me, cleanse my home, cleanse this room, cleanse the cards. Give me a meaning of truth. A message of truth with meaning. We really need to know what to do when we love someone more than we love ourselves. Give us guidance. Show me what I need to do in the reading and let it touch who it needs to touch. All right. Cecilia, long time no see. Hi, Cecilia. I do remember your name because you're like the only Cecilia that ever came in. Good to see you. Good to have you back. All right, guys, take a big, deep breath. What is it we need to know? For those of you that are in this situation, you love someone so much. What do you need to know about your mental space? What do you need to know about your emotional space? What do you need to know about them? And what do you need to know about your spiritual next step? Okay, bottom of the deck. Jenny, yes, of course. Yes, please go to my schedule. It's still open till May. And put it on there. I've got quick emergency readings that are like 30 minutes. I can get it done today. I also have other ones you can get on the schedule as soon as possible. Okay, so those are available. Bottom of the deck here is Temptation, which is the Devil card, Major Arcana. Now, this is the overall underall energy for you in your situation, and all it means is you're stuck. You've been in a relationship in which promises were not kept. You were also in a relationship where there was an illusion. Unfortunately, it was an illusion. It wasn't real. It wasn't solid, and it wasn't valid. It was something that looked like it would be something, but it's not. It's a trick. And it's been a trick. And the devil energy is here saying it's been kind of a cycle for you to kind of get caught up. All right? And, oh, you don't see the cards in the right corner? Thank you, honey. Sorry about that. Okay. So this is frustration. Frustration that you've been stuck in a cycle with someone that you love and they just can't love you back the way you deserve it. You want out and you want free. So you're dealing with your inner demons and you are definitely dealing with the illusions. Because the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But he also comes to trick you and test you. So there's some level of spiritual testing. And it's going to be hard to get off this. It's going to be hard to get away from the illusion. To understand that there's been promises that weren't kept for a reason. Fate, destiny, karma. And that this person is, I hate to say it, full of shit. Not completely, but a lot of it is just full of shit. And is that what you want? Is that what's good for you? Is that your goal? Obviously not. But it's, are you strong enough to take a step back and look at that and deal with it? Okay? The first card is the loudest, so we have victory and success. So we have Leo, Capricorn energy right out of the box. If that resonates heavily with you, you'll know. But the Six of Wands is public. You know, everyone sees you. You're high up. You're in everyone's sights. You know, you're getting laurels. You're getting trophies. You're getting awards. Or you're just seen by the public and held in some kind of high, how do you say, like, held in high esteem? So yeah, you're held in high esteem, you're respected by many other people, you're looked up to. This could mean that you are a teacher, definitely. This could mean that you are a spokesperson or you speak to others. This could be that you are a public figure, maybe politically, maybe entertainment-wise, maybe in the community, but you are a public figure of some sort. Other people watch you, listen to you, and take your advice. Yet here you are stuck in this cycle with someone that's bullshitting you. And that's what we're here today. Subconsciously, we have material and spiritual prosperity. Are we ready to get another 6? 6, 6. We're waiting for another 6, okay? Devil energy. Anyways. 6, 6. This is balance and harmony with the 6s, of course. But this is a 6 of Pentacles. And it's about getting what you deserve and reaping what you've sown. And it's also about sometimes being breadcrumbed. That somebody's giving you money, time, and attention, but they're also giving others money, time, and attention. So this is kind of a you're not special card. You're just not special. There's other people involved. I think it's fair to say there's other people involved. And mentally, you feel like you are the deserving party. So if you're in a third-party situation with the devil, and you love this person more than they're showing they love you, then this is for you. You are more higher up than this other person. You deserve the reward, the recognition. And that's just what you think. That's absolutely what you believe. Those are your belief systems, and you're sticking to it. What do you want to say about that whole situation? What you want to say is the grass, oh no, I'm sorry. I never thought I'd miss you like this. Okay, followed by let it go, releasing energy and crying so much over this. So the fact is you're very emotional. It's hard for you to let go of this person. That's just the flat, blunt, straight answer. Bluntly, you're going to miss this person. And on a scale of 1 to 10 of difficulty on letting this person go, it's definitely a 10. You are so engrossed in this situation, it's almost impossible to release. And that's just what you want to say. You cannot get over the fact that there's other people involved. You can't get over the fact that you're not seen and respected for who and what you are. It is just what you're shocked. I think you're surprised. You're probably good looking. You probably have a lot going for you. You're probably very kind and good person. So it's hard for you to believe that this person could be giving to another. Could ever be interested in sharing this person. Like, it's what the fuck is going on? Let me get my charger. Okay, oops. Oh, I'm awfully achy today for whatever reason. All right. So anyways, let's move on to the emotions and the feelings of all of this. We said it, didn't I call it earlier? I said, where's the 666? We have it. We have devil energy 666. Also harmony and balance, okay? So here we have the Lover's card, the Twin Flame card of the Devil card. They're both equal. The shadow and the light element of the Twin Flames. So here we are having a very deep karmic relationship, and not karmic in the sense that you are a karmic, but karmic in the sense where there's a lot of karma between the both of you. Twin flame energy, and you, again, are tied, bound. You can't let go of this person. You are intertwined. Like there's just, you can't. However, you can. And you know you need to let go, but it's very, very hard. And that's the reason why. Let's just take a moment and let that sink in. Just the sense of it, making sense of this. A, you are a twin flame in this connection. B, you have karma with this person, for sure. C, you can let go, but it's very difficult to let go. okay? Just let that sit in, those 3 things, all right? Because that's where you're at. That's why you're loving this person more than you love yourself. The devil is full of tricks and illusions. There's a few illusions that you need to be aware of today. If you found this, it's for a reason. One illusion is if you let them go, they're not just going to move on and forget about you. Quite the opposite. But the devil card energy is making you think exactly that. That if you let go of this in any way, that you're going to lose the bond, you're going to lose the connection, and it's lost forever. But this is just a trick. It's a test from the universe, but it's also this major trick. And the truth is, if you let go of this relationship, and you should, it will always be there. Always. Say that now. It will always be there. Let that sink in, because you do have karma with this person. And when you have an intertwined karma, you are in a loop. And what goes around comes around. What you release will be like a boomerang and come back. Hopefully transmuted, healed, just fixed in some way. All right? But the whole letting go process is kind of what needs to happen, which is what you've been fearful to do. And that's why we have the full card, A New Beginning, right here. Followed by the sacral chakra, which is a sexual, pleasurable connection to this human. You are an extremely sexual person. Strong Capricorn vibes. It is what it is, but you're it's okay to be sensual. It's okay to be sexual. It's okay to feel like I have chemistry with this person, unlike any other chemistry in the world that I've ever had. It's okay to say that. It's okay to feel that. It's okay to be that. Like I said, you're not going to lose this. Anyways, the subconscious under this is the number 1. Magician energy, and this is awareness. I love it. 2 majors in the emotions. You're really going through a very big channeling emotionally. Have you noticed that lately? Have you noticed that you just feel different inside yourself? You have a lot more psychic ability. You have a lot more discernment. You have a lot more of a deep connection to spirit and earth. Have you just gone around feeling that harmony? That you are so intertwined with universal knowledge. It's just different for you. Because Spirit says it's true. That's what's happening. You are going through a big awakening as a twin flame on this journey. And your third eye is now opening. Sometimes the third eye goes through some different kinds of cycles. When you first get on the path, you'll see 1111 all the time, and your third eye will awaken. And you start to see all the bullshit. All of a sudden, things make sense in the universal sense. And that's great. That's like, whew, yes, you're on the journey. That's your first initial awakening. Then you'll go through all kinds of trials, tribulations, lessons, growth. You're just going to grow. And then your eye will close for a period because you're going to be dealing with the shadow. And you're going to deal with some of your karmic cycles that you just have for yourself. Triggers, habits, old forms of thinking, a lot of towers. And then your third eye will awaken again. And now it sees clearly after it's been through a whole cycle. And then you're going through some kind of a new change in who you are and what you believe, your standards, your boundaries, right? And you'll go through that for a while. And then it may close again because it becomes mundane, tiring, you get busy, you get in a new flow, and you go through a rest period. The third eye cannot always be open. It has to have a rest period. Anyways, now your third eye's awoken again. So right now, the next part of this awakening for you is a very big spiritual, psychic, intuitive awakening. You might notice your abilities are just heightened. And you're also much more in tune with your twin flame than you have been in the past. And I do believe you have some success for not being obsessed. Because I do feel in the past you were obsessed. And now you are in love, but you're not obsessed. You're just having a hard time releasing. So you've how do you say? Completed a whole journey. Now you're on another one. Yeah. What's going on with your person? Ace of Cups. Love begins. A whole new beginning. Aww. Followed by the heart chakra. All right. Your person is falling in love. They are definitely falling in love. I honestly feel like they're falling in love with you. Your twin flame is somehow being tickled in the heart area. They're looking at you differently. They're feeling a certain way about you that they never felt before. They are feeling love for you. We have the grass isn't greener on the other side. Almost pulled that one earlier. I said it. I said it though, even though it didn't come out. Here it is. Listen. Your person says, I've experienced what else is out there. It's not better than you. I've been with somebody else. They're not you. I've moved on with somebody else. They're not you. I fooled around with someone else. They're not good enough. They're not you. You know, I've experimented, I've tried things out, and they're not you. So this person is just falling in love again. However, your person is holding back. They could have some strong air energy in their chart. Communication, strategy, thoughts, ideas, and action. Not good when you're going into a Mercury retrograde. I don't know. I'm hearing an old song. I'm not going to sing it. But the beginning lyrics are, when I fall in love, it will be forever. So, your person's falling in love with you. They want to renew love with you. They would love to start a new relationship with you also. Maybe you already know that. Maybe you don't. If you didn't, now you do. If you already knew, then this is just a confirmation. Good job. They're still in love with you, and they're deeply wanting to have something fresh with you. Their heart is open. Your third eye is open. That's what's going on for the both of you. What does Spirit want to say about this journey that you have with this person? Like, what is Spirit like? What is the point of all of this? The first one is Three of Cups. Rejoice in celebration. This is reunions, births, marriages, all kinds of good news. And it's about happiness. The reason that you were ever put on this journey with this person is to learn how to let go and come together again. How to let go, heal, love yourself, and rejoice in a happy reunion. There's a lot of break away and come together. For some reason, that was just part of your journey with this person. Are they draining? Yes. I'm already feeling very drained in this reading. I just want to point that out, like unusually drained. I feel a little lightheaded. I'm starting to feel tired. My back starts hurting a little bit. My mouth is dry. And I even feel a little winded. And there's no reason. I'm well rested. I have coffee up here with me. I have a glass of water. There's no reason for me to be picking up on any of this energy, but I am, because that's your connection with this person. It's really, really draining. It's very difficult on the body. Next, the universe, the world card. Again, the ending and new beginnings. So again, just reiteration. Yes, you're meant to complete cycles with this person and then have a rebirth. This is very much the phoenix. Tell me more about this spiritual path, this spiritual journey. Spiritual path and spiritual journey. Spiritual path and spiritual journey. Spiritual path and spiritual journey. There it is again. Begins. Primavera. Launch, actualize, and potential. It's not often when you get several Rhema words that talk about beginnings. So here we have beginnings. Here we have begins. And here we have begins again. I just want to point that out, that has happened more than once in your reading. And especially when something comes in threes, it's a very big message from the universe, honestly, about confirmation, that spiritual things happen in threes. Destiny, purpose happens in threes. So there is an energy of 3 for you. You even have 3 6s. So does something ring a bell for the number 3 for you? Also the number 6. So 3 and 6 could be a very big message. Also 9 could be a message. Because 6 plus 3 is 9. So that's where I'm getting it from. Oh, and guess what? Spiritual download. Those are spiritual messages about spiritual prime numbers. 3, 6, and 9. That's another confirmation message for you. Even Nikola Tesla only did things in 3, 6, and 9. There's a very big spiritual connection between those numbers for you. That's very interesting. Isn't that interesting? Anyways, let's read your spiritual message. Bottom of the deck is She Who Divines. Yeah, there's the divine message, future, choice, and judgment. And there's a woman here doing tarot. So I definitely feel who's watching me, maybe a tarot reader that's really connecting with this message, or somebody that has recently purchased or will purchase a tarot reading. This is going to be like a direct message for you. Yeah. Let me find my little book. She who begins celebrates the birth of everything in nature. She certainly welcomes the rising sun as the trumpet and the alarm and the newness of this new day. Delicate little vines definitely speak of a fine chain that she wears in her hair as a crown. She's not big on ego. She's just excited about the newness. She moves into the next moment, very fresh, very rejuvenated. Everything she honors has a new beginning. The grapes will be transformed into wine. The butterflies will lay eggs for the next generation, and so on. Quick message, little channeling that I'm getting. Somebody is going to be doing gardening and digging in the dirt or smelling wet dirt. Fresh soil, fresh dirt, wet dirt. That's something that you're going to be smelling today when you get this reading. Or it's on your mind, because I definitely feel there's planting, and it could also just represent to me an earth sign. Very, very prominent Capricorn, but we're going to leave it open to an earth sign, super prominent. And Leo, of course, came in today. The other element is Cancerian and Gemini. Okay, those are the zodiacs that have popped up. Little channeling. This card urges you to get started. Whatever has been on your mind or in your heart in this moment now begins. Commit to this journey. It's ahead of you. It's still here. There's a new dawn. It's time to light things up. Take the next bold step. Spread your wings and put a smile on your face as you greet the next good thing that comes in your life. Like primavera, open yourself up to begin things. It's actually time to use this potential because something's going to happen with it. Now, in general, this means that your relationship is going to get a new beginning. Now, if you have not let go of this person and you have been in the dark, you have been stuck, obsessed, and just really lacking the love for yourself, but you love them more than you, then this is what's to come in your future. You are going to work your way down this journey. You are going to have success. You are going to treat yourself equally, if not better. And you are going to still be connected to him or her and have a new beginning with them. And the old cycle just makes way for the new, a new, better one. So for a lot of you, this is going to be your future, honey. This is coming for you. You're doing very good. Stay on the journey. Keep doing the work. That's wonderful. Take a big breath in because that's a lot, right? You're in the midst of it. You're in the midst. It's okay. This is what's to come. Know this is your future. And know a little bit more now because of this reading of the work you have to do, which is letting go, crying over them, emotionally just weeping and having to do that for yourself, having to grieve. And then knowing that your eye's going to open, your person's eyes are going to open, and you're going to have a new beginning. Aces over here at the Ace of Cups, but also Major Arcana number 1, the Magician. You are going to have a new beginning. You are going to reconcile. But, you know, that ending must come. It must come. So again, you know, just know, if that ending hasn't happened for you, if you haven't had that sweet release, you will. Keep working on it. You'll be guided possibly to a tarot reader or possibly people on YouTube or other channels that can help guide you. Even yourself with your own cards and whatnot. For those of you that are definitely here, you've arrived, you've done the work. And thank you, markers. Yeah, so for those of you that have done it, this is victory and success. This is your reward. This is your spiritual prosperity, and I want to say spiritual maturity. You've matured on the journey and in this relationship. Bye, Rita. And now you get to have this beautiful reunion, this reconciliation, and this new beginning between you and your twin flame. And the best news is it's happening this summer. I want to say, if you've done the work, in 6 weeks, you're about to be rewarded with a celebration of a reunion with this person after a separation, after a letting go, and after doing some self-love. Then here comes the reward. So that's super exciting news for the person that's there, because you are waiting. You're like, yes, 6 weeks is not long. Not long at all. And it's not that it would even bother you anyways, because you're so moved on. For the person that is detached, conquered the devil, it doesn't even bother you. It could be 6 weeks, it could be 6 years, and it wouldn't bother you. If the difference between 6 years and 6 weeks bother you, then you're not done on your spiritual awakening of this part of your journey. And that's okay. I want you to be okay with that. That means you're still in the process. This is your future, but you're not here yet. And nothing's going to happen for you in 6 weeks. No. I mean, anything's possible, but that's the message I'm getting. So it's okay. It's okay. And I don't want you to be upset about it or sad about it or tortured over it. Like, I'm so far behind. I'm so messed up. I have so much work to do. I feel like giving up. Or I don't want you to, beat yourself up on any of those things. This is all part of the process. And if you're having those thoughts and feelings, that's okay. That's actually part of this. Crying so much over him or her, going through torture, having to let this person go, relationships over, releasing energy. You never thought you'd miss them this much, and you are. You're going to miss them. You're going to cry, you're going to hurt, you're going to mourn, you're going to grieve, you're going to miss the shit out of this person. That's part of it. I've been there. Other people have been there. We've been there. We've suffered. You're going to go through that shit. It's not for the weak. It's just not. I went through 3 years of separation and torture. And I can't even tell you about the grief, but I'm a teacher, so I go through things to teach. That's why I have this destiny. Before that, there was a reunion, but it wasn't as happy. It was kind of a painful breadcrumb reunion for like 3 years. And isn't that weird? 6 years? 3 and 3 is 6. There you go. So I went through that. I went through a nice reconciliation, then a major heartbreak. And before that, I had a year of bliss. But 6 months of that year of bliss was complete happiness. The other 6 months was, I guess I do have to admit, desperation, sadness, and grief. So you go through these processes with your twin. It's kind of like cooking. You turn up the heat, then you turn it down. You sear, then you let it sizzle. It's just a way of transmuting yourself, a way of healing, molding, growing, etc. But that's kind of what you guys feel on this journey. Sometimes it's bliss, sometimes it's misery, sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold. Sometimes there's reunion and reconciliation, and then there is this major separation, painful, and then it transmits again. So if you're on the journey, that's okay. Don't I'm failing at this. No, you're not. You're just walking the journey. What the universe wants to say is whatever ends begins again. And I'm called to talk about the seasons. If you're fortunate enough to live somewhere where you go through seasons, so the equator areas, and that is you have death, you have the beginnings of renewal, which is like pregnancy, and then you have the birth, which is like summer. So you have fall, which is also an ending. So it's slowly dying. So you go through these cycles, slowly dying, death, the beginnings of rebirth, the workings of it, and then the birth. And then you go through it again. And that's winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall, and so on forever. The universe does work in cycles. Even the planets, they go through their own cycles. Some of them take 36 years, like Pluto. Some of them take 36 months. Some of them take 3 to 6 years. Some of them, 18 years, So even the planets work in cycles. They don't just leave something alone and never come back to it. They come back. The planets will leave an energy and they'll be back eventually. And the universe wants you to know that's how things work. You and your lover, who are entwined souls, harmonious lovers, twin flames, the yin and yang, the masculine and the feminine, one soul, two bodies. You are always intertwined, period. And you will go through cycles like any other aspect of the universe. So anyways, yeah, Spirit's like, that's all part of it. So don't get frustrated by the mundane. Don't get frustrated by the details. Don't focus on all of that. Focus on growth always. Spirit's giving me a message, and I want to relay it to you, and he gives me messages through visions sometimes. And the vision I had was a plant. I want to envision it as a tomato plant or a grapevine for some reason, but something with fruit. But I see it coming up from the ground and sprouting little leaves in slow motion. And then I envision somebody with hands trying to pluck out the leaves where they want them and straighten out the vine to their liking. And I see somebody trying to have their hands on this plant, trying to make the plant look and grow how they want it to grow, which is complete control. And so, I'm envisioning you doing the same thing in your life. Your life is this seed that you've planted. And as it starts to sprout, you want to pluck out your own leaves where you want them. And you want the vine as thick as you want the vine. And you want it to go straight, not to grow left or to grow right. And you want one beam, not 2, 3, or 4 beams. And so I see you here trying to conform this plant, this natural, destined growth that is on its own path, and you're just trying to mold it. And here you are correcting this plant who only wants to grow in the sun and become what it is and become what the sun wants it to be and to grow as it was destined to grow. And here we are trying to conform a plant. And that's impossible. The plant has a seed, and inside that seed is the directions that it must grow. It already has the spiritual universe inside the seed, and it's ready to grow how it grows, and there's no changing it. You are a seed, and you're going to grow. And stop trying to force yourself to grow a specific way. And by God, don't try to stop your person from growing in a specific way. That is extremely controlling. And I do want to say, obviously, with this at the bottom of the deck, are you a little bit controlling? I'm not judging. I'm not. But do you find yourself being a little neurotic about your love life? Do you find yourself being a little controlling? Okay. Acknowledge that. Face the devil. Face your shadows. And say, I have. I didn't want the relationship to go this way. I didn't want the relationship to evolve like this. I didn't want the relationship to have a separation like this. I didn't want the relationship to have a third party like this. Thus, I cannot accept my reality. It's unacceptable. In manifestation, that's good because you have to tell the universe, I don't accept this. This is not my reality. This is. So I get that. But we're not talking about manifestation. We're talking about your emotional state. If you are emotionally a wobbly wrecking ball, then you're just going to keep destroying your growth because emotionally you're not dealing with what happened and you're not accepting of your journey. So you are rejecting the plant that is growing. And that's preventing it from growing further because you're clipping. You're clipping vines, you're clipping leaves, you're clipping fruit. You are clipping them because you're not accepting them. So there is this sweet release about, what if I just let go? What if I just stop trying to control this person, molding them for who I want to be? Example, you should go to school. You should open your own business. You should get a gym membership. You should fill in the blank. That could be you telling your person what they should do because you want them to be someone you want them to be. What about yourself? That's a little different because you do get to kind of mold yourself. So figuring out things you want to try and do is a little different. It's not exactly control when you're doing it for you. It's just control when you're doing it for other people. So yeah, look at that, but also allow yourself the freedom to change. Are you allowed to be a different person? What about going and getting that badass hair color you always wanted to get, even though it's weird and you think nobody would accept it and they would think it's weird? What about wearing certain clothes you never thought you would wear, driving a car you never thought you would drive, moving somewhere you never thought you could move, going back to school and doing something you always wanted to do? Those things. Don't control yourself so much to where you have no freedom to evolve. If you have a plan for your life and you say, I'm going to be this person for the next 10 years, then you're not allowing yourself to grow. You might get into something for a year and change your mind. Yeah. You might start up a business and try it for a while and then think it's not for you. And that's okay. You don't have to follow through. Just go on your adventure. And so here, anyways, it's like live again. You're reborn. You have a second chance. You can be someone you want to be. You can be a better mom. You can be a better dad. You can be a better person. You can look better. You can feel better. You can have a better life. Like this is the new beginning. And you guys are getting a fresh new start. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see what this person feels about you. You're the best I've ever had. Aww. You're top. You are top. It is you. It's you. It's always been you. There's nobody else that compares to you. I want you to start saying that affirmation. There's nobody else that compares to me. I am the perfect person for him, or the perfect person for her. That's all you have to believe. That's all you have to say. And it will be so. And it is so. I want to run my hands all over your soft skin and through your hair. Okay, so this person wants to get a little freaky. They also think you're very soft. Okay, or maybe you think they're very soft, but there's a lot of rubbing that needs to be done. They just want to rub you and hold you. They're afraid to fully open up. So again, we had that. It's no surprise. We had they're holding back. There's a little resistance. There's some blockages. There's some obstruction. Yeah, they do hold back on the heart and the love department, but their heart is opening. They are exploring their feelings for you. And they're going to start telling you how they feel. Oh my God, this is exciting. This is exciting. I feel the love you send to me. Thank you for always forgiving me. Even when my ego acts up, I know you love me unconditionally. And I love you so much. Oh my gosh. You are just a wonderful person. This is beautiful. This is really good. You guys you're getting a beautiful fresh new start with this person, either now or in the future, depending where you're at on the journey. I'm loving it. They're very in love with you. I mean, really, really in love. They have butterflies when they think about you. They get excited to talk to you. Yeah, they're just nervous sometimes. They can't get you off their mind. They're just tickled every time you call or text. They miss you when you're gone. You're finally getting the respect, the attention, and the love that you deserve, okay, depending where you're at on the journey. And you are going to be getting this beautiful renewal and celebration of being back together again. Like, that's really what's happening. Let's learn a little bit more about your love with this person, because they really deeply love you. They do. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, the love they feel for you is definitely a 10. Really, certainly a 10. You guys are going to be spending a lot more time together, and you guys are going to be much more affectionate. So affection is going to be turned up a notch here. So a lot of rubbing, touching, caressing, and hugging. This is a very intimate expression of love. And there's a lot of closeness. So I see a harmonizing of your hearts. So this is again for people that did a release, a letting go, and here's the renewal. Like I said earlier, if you have not released, you haven't let go, this isn't going to be a reading for now. In the future it will be, once you get through this. For everyone else, if you've been through this separation already, then in 6 weeks there's going to be a renewal. I just want to keep reminding whoever's watching to keep that clear on what's going on in the reading, because that's direct. I think one good thing about me when I do personals for you and other people, I do timing. I let you know the timing. I let you know details about what's going on. So believe me, this is almost a personal reading. This reading feels almost personal. And it's really going to resonate for certain people. Tell me more about your love with this person. Okay. Wow, this is great. It's definitely a Libra involved. I keep getting balance. Take time to relax. Indulge a little more or a little less. Set boundaries with your work and in love. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you for liking my nails. Thank you. Okay, so this love has a butterfly energy, a Libra energy. There's transformation. We also have the energy of friendship. Yeah, so your love with this human, you definitely have a strong friendship. And it makes me feel like I want to cry. Like when I'm harnessing in your energy, I definitely feel tearful. I'm not crying, I feel it in my heart. Tears of, you're such a good friend. You're just such a good friend. And even if they're not the best friend in the world, there's this, I like that you're my friend. I like that you care about me. It's not just sex. It's not just attraction. You know, it's not just karma between us. It's not kids between us. It's not obligations between us. It's, you're my friend. I care about you. I really do care about you. And you really do care about me. That's friendship. So you guys have that. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people. And spend more time socializing. So you guys are going to spend more time on a social level. Like maybe going out together, seeing each other, hanging out, talking, just spending time, sharing stories, just connecting on a good friendship vibe. Again, like I said, a lot of hugging, rubbing, nice affection. So there's a really good balance of, again, I'm feeling tearful. What am I picking up here? Maybe I'm picking up on how they feel about you. It feels like they want to cry when they're intimate with you. When you're in their arms, there's almost a tearful feeling. When you hug them, it's the smell of them. It's the touch of them. It's their arms around you. There's this deep, relaxed comfort. You could just be in their arms. It's almost tearful. Because, okay, so I'm picking up on both of you or one of you holds back. And then you get close, like literally, physically close. And you start to open up and these walls start to come down. And there's some fear. There's some fear. I'm afraid to do that. I'm afraid to get close to you. I'm afraid to let these walls come down. Yet they're so comforting that you just want to let them down, but there's a fear behind it that you're going to hurt me or that I've got to be strong. That could be one of you or both of you. It's a very beautiful relationship. And I just want to say the way the angels and spirit and universe see this is what a beautiful vibe. You both together are creating a very harmonious song to the universe. Your love is a song. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. You have music. You have a musical connection here. I don't mean literally. I mean it could be, but your vibration is sending a harmonious message when you're together. And it sounds beautiful. And you're going to notice things like maybe butterflies, birds, a warm breeze. There's just peace around you when you're together. So I do feel there's this peace, and it's this beautiful, beautiful, very, very beautiful connection, very harmonious. I definitely feel like that's why we've gotten balance and harmony so much. And all these sixes. Very twin flame, very. Because it's one soul, two bodies, and you're making beautiful music together, very beautiful harmony, very beautiful vibes. And it's this beautiful, friendly connection. So this explains your love. I hope I did that justice enough. But it's a very beautiful connection. Okay, more channeling. I want you to spend more time sending good vibes to that connection. Telling the universe, thank you for this. Gratitude goes a long way. So just gratitude. Thank you for this beautiful connection. Thank you for him. Thank you for her. That's it. Just, I appreciate this so much. I'm so grateful for this. You know, I feel like that needs to be done. Thank you, Sun Val. Somebody has very beautiful brown eyes. I know, I wish it was for everyone. You know, sometimes I pick up on blue eyes. Sometimes I pick up on green eyes. But for today, for some reason, I'm picking up on brown eyes. Beautiful brown eyes. Beautiful brown hair. Maybe even beautiful brown skin. Brown is coming up in an aesthetic example of this energy. Brown also in a light form. Brown, if you can imagine a light brown vibrating like a lamp or a color. Brown represents earthy. And it's that good, safe foundation. Brown is very comforting. If you think of brown in light language, brown is comforting.